is our entry for Jamie and Uncle Ben's search for a food tube star, and in this case stars. My name is Tracy.
And my name is Nayeli, and today we're going to show you how to make a beautiful and fantastic veggie burger using all of these amazing ingredients here, including really easy to use Uncle Ben's rice.
And it'll be served with an amazing jalapeno blueberry sauce. So, we are both from Canada. I was born and raised in Vancouver, but my parents are from Hong Kong.
And I was born and raised in Mexico, and I moved here 5 years ago. For this recipe, we wanted to bring ingredients and flavors from both of our cultures, as well as some local West Coast ingredients.
For the patty, we'll be using Uncle Ben's express rice, the tomato and herb flavor specifically, a can of chickpeas, quinoa, garlic, jalapeno, cheddar, onion, and kale. So we have a few pots ready on the stove. We have one for kale, one for chickpeas, and one for quinoa.
Quinoa is really easy to cook actually. You only need half a cup on high heat with 1 cup of water. Just get it in there and bring it to a boil.
So we're just going to put the kale into the boiling water.
The great thing about doing this with kale is that it brings a lot of the color of it as well as the flavor.
Looks so good. And then we're going to put it into the ice bath, just to stop it from cooking.
The advantage of this is that everything can be cooked together at the same time. Once you see it boiling, stir regularly. Then you're going to bring your heat down to low, simmer and cover.
On medium heat, we can take some of these chickpeas and just throw them in the pot. They start to soften up, so you can go ahead and use a regular potato masher. Go to town on it.
So while Tracy's working on the chickpeas there and our quinoa is almost ready, I'm going to start chopping the rest of our ingredients that go into the mixture. We love chili, and this is kind of, you know, part of the Mexican aspect of it.
I love cheese! And I also heard that garlic keeps mosquitoes away, so especially in the summertime. So I've strained all the water from the kale from the ice bath. So we're going to take it out. Just going to squeeze the last bits of water from it and start cutting it.
And now the last bit of it, the last ingredient, is the Uncle Ben's rice. This is a really easy one to use. It's the express one. We chose it just to make it even faster and easier. And put it in the microwave for 90 seconds.
So we chose the tomato herb one because it really complements the chickpeas and doesn't overpower the chickpea flavor and everything else. So the combination of the rice and the quinoa and the chickpeas and the jalapeno is everything. It gives a nice texture. It's not too mushy, it's not too crunchy.
So while she's working on that, I'm going to add a pinch of pepper and a pinch of salt.
You can go ahead and add cheese. It'll melt and become something so beautiful.
So while she's doing the mixture with the patties, I'm going to put the olive oil in a hot pan. Beautiful. Yeah! Thanks.
So now I'm going to make the blueberry jalapeno sauce. So obviously we're going to use some jalapenos, we're going to use some fresh local blueberries, and we're going to use apple cider vinegar, garlic, a roma tomato, and some onions. It's going to come to a boil, and then we're going to blend it and it just becomes a beautiful sauce.
So what's amazing about this sauce is how everything complements the flavors. So it's just a mixture of sweet and savory, and so that with our patty is going to be absolutely fantastic. So this patty is ready to be eaten. I'm going to transfer it to the bun here.
So we're using steam buns. In Vancouver there's a huge Asian community, and we kind of grow up eating steam buns, and it has a soft texture. It's not too dry or anything like that. So initially when we created this recipe we decided to use steam buns, but if you can't find that you can always use just any alternative, just a regular hamburger bun.
Transfer it over here, and we're going to add some sliced tomato and some fresh chopped cilantro to give it a little bit more flavor. So we're just going to add a little bit more in here. Beautiful. Perfect.
My body's wrapped in shambles, but you've always liked me black and blue.